Yes, Your Honor. Plaintiff called you Walton to the stand.
What?
May proceed. Good afternoon, Ms. Walton. Can you please say your full name for the court?
Drew Walton, W-A-L-T-O-N.
Do you know Lane Hamilton?
Yes, I do.
How do you know Lane Hamilton?
I had a gun control debate with Lane Hamilton.
Why were you having this gun control debate?
Well, I was running for Midland's governor. My campaign decided to focus more on gun control, which might lead me to a presidential run in the future.
Lane Hamilton is dead now, correct?
Yes.
Let me ask you something, Ms. Walton. Did you kill Lane Hamilton?
No, I did not. I would never kill anyone. Absolutely not.
Were you ever accused for the death of Lane Hamilton?
No, well, I was by BNN, but they were the only news network that ever accused me of murdering Lane Hamilton.
So you were never charged for the death of Lane Hamilton?
No, I wasn't.
And the police never held you as a suspect for the death of Lane Hamilton?
No, they never even considered me as a suspect as far as I know.
Let's backtrack a little, Ms. Walton. When was this debate?
September 24th, 2006 in the Midland Civic Center.
And what time did this debate start?
The debate started around 8 o'clock p.m.
And what happened during the debate?
Well, during the debate, I answered the questions the best I could. I mentioned something about individuals committing suicide with pills, and that's when Lane Hamilton got very red-faced and angry.
And why was Lane Hamilton angry?
Well, my campaign later discovered that his father had committed suicide with sleeping pills.
What happened then?
Well, after that, the debate ended and he hopped off the stage. He was very angry.
And what happened after the debate?
Well, after the debate, I went to a press conference and answered a few questions.
Did you see anyone from BNN there?
Yes, BNN was there asking me the same, usual superficial questions.
Objection, Your Honor. Object to the silly superficial questions and that it's improper characterization.
Response? She's just giving her opinion as to the type of questions that were asked. They weren't politically related. They were more celebrity-like questions that weren't involved in the debate.
Why is her opinion on that?
It goes towards showing the credibility of BNN as a news network.
I'm going to sustain the objection. Actually, it's a motion to strike the testimony. Sustain that motion.
What happened after the press conference interview?
Well, the press conference ended around 9:40, and that's when I headed out to my car with my assistant, Casey French.
What happened then?
That's when Professor Hamilton came out of the building screaming.
Who was screaming? Who was he screaming at?
He was screaming at me. He was angry that I brought up the past.
What happened then?
Well, after that, I was scared, so I told Casey to stay in the car, and I grabbed my gun for protection.
Did you ever point this gun at Lane Hamilton?
No, not once.
Is this gun yours?
Yes, the gun is licensed to me.
Why would you even have a gun on you that night?
Sometimes the media can be a little bit hounding. It's a dangerous life as a celebrity at times, so I have it just for protection to defend myself.
Do you know if Lane Hamilton saw your gun?
Yes, he did.
What happened?
Well, his demeanor changed. He looked very sad.
And what happened?
Well, I put the gun on the back of the car to console him, and that's when he reached for the gun. He shot it off once as if he was testing it, and I was confused, and then he picked the gun up and put it to his temple and shot it off a second time, and that's when he killed himself.
What happened after this?
After the incident, I went to a press conference. I met with reporters and made sure that I had nothing to do with Lane Hamilton's suicide.
Did you see anyone from BNN there?
No, no one from BNN was at the conference.
What happened after the press conference?
After the press conference, I met with the police. I answered all the questions. I told them the gun was licensed to me.
Were you ever arrested that night?
No, I wasn't. I was brought down to the precinct for further questioning, but I was never arrested.
Were you ever placed in a cell?
No, I was not.
Were you ever convicted of homicide charges?
No, I wasn't.
Now, you were there for that whole incident with Hampton, correct?
Yes, this is true.
Did you see Reagan Thomas there outside?
Reagan Thomas was never there.
And you said he wasn't at your press conference either.
No, not at the press conference.
So he never spoke with you that night.
No, not once.
Do you know anyone else that works for BNN?
Yes, I know Reagan Thomas and also their president and CEO, Kip Berkshire.
How do you know Kit Berkshire?
Kip Berkshire's reported on me and my family in the past.
What about?
Well, Kip Berkshire's always reporting negatives and turning my successes into failures. Kip Berkshire hated my father, and Kip Berkshire hates me too.
Objection, Your Honor. Improper characterization as well as the feelings of other people not here in court today.
Response?
Is that referring to Kit Berkshire specifically?
To everything that was said was improper characterization towards the father, towards Kip Berkshire.
She's a celebrity. She's dealt with different types of reports, especially she has a long history with BNN, so she would know the nature of those reports, the type of character they display about Miss Walton and her family.
I'm going to overrule the objection. She can testify to her observations of how the media and BNN has treated her family over the years.
Miss Walton, what were the